Good morning, everyone. I am Darshan Soni. First of all, thank you so much, Anil Garg sir and Balyan sir, that you considered me and my company to be, participant in this panel. Uh, we are based in West India, in the state called Gujarat. We are a startup company. You can see the mindset that we have. So we look like any multinational, and that's what the government of India is doing. They are investing in the startup. ONGC is the partner, and that's where the behavior and the mindset changes. That they invest, the government of India, the company invests in the startup, whether it's time or money. We are into, so I'll stick to the subject today. I'll talk about CNG, LNG, hydrogen, and biogas. So we are working at the ground. We are making equipment at the field, for the field. And this is the ground reality that we do. These are the CNG equipments. I'll not talk about much about CNG equipments, that what we do. We are working on LNG, CNG, and hydrogen innovative technologies. So I'll talk about that. So I'll talk about LNG micro liquefaction. We have seen presentation for the bulk liquefaction and transportation, but I'll talk about a small scale liquefaction, LNG. I'll talk about small CNG station and small bio CNG stations. I'll talk about hydrogen refueling stations, hydrogen blending into natural gas pipelines, and type 4 cylinders, mainly glass fiber, because carbon fiber is quite popular, but glass fiber is much more cheaper. So this is the technology for small scale liquefaction, LNG micro liquefaction, that we are working on. And this technology is compression and expansion technologies. We have prepared this project for one of the leading national oil and gas company here in India, and this is a 1000 kg per hour LNG production. So it's a 24,000 kg LNG production in a day, and the power consumption is 0.06 units of electricity per kg of LNG production. So this is the real scenario that we have worked on, and this is what I am showing here. So this is a 500 into 2. The per system is generating 500 kg of LNG per hour, and that's how it is 1000 kg of 1000 kg per hour LNG production. Such systems are mainly useful. So we have done cost benefit analysis also, and these systems can be useful for the regions which are more than 1000 kilometers away from existing LNG terminals, and they are not connected with the pipelines, mainly the northern India and northeast of India. I'll quickly come to CNG. So India is second largest country in the world, having more than 6,000 CNG stations. I was with Gujarat Gas for many years, 2009 to 2017. When I left Gujarat Gas Limited, that time in India we had around 1500 CNG stations 6 years ago. Today we have 6,000 CNG stations, 4 times growth. The number of vehicles are also growing very fast, but that involves a huge capex, huge opex. So we have developed a couple of products wherein a small scale CNG station or a bio CNG filling station. So these stations are, so typically in India, if you see a CNG filling station or a bio CNG filling station, they are more than 1500 square meter or more than 2000 square meters. Typically 50 meters by 50 meters plot, but these CNG stations are in a plot of 10 meters by 10 meters or 6 meters by 6 meters plot. These are very small CNG stations, and these are the real product. And we are working on a couple of projects here in India with the large conglomerates to set up this small CNG station in huge numbers. So this will penetrate the CNG market in the northeast and in the northern region, wherein numbers of CNG vehicles are less, but they have to create the market at a faster pace. This is a mobile CNG and bio CNG filling station. The concept is really new here in India. Couple of pilots have been done, but again there are a few constraints like approvals and other things. But it's a popular thing, and it's a safe system. Here it's a hydrogen refueling station. So the hydrogen source either is a gray hydrogen or a green hydrogen. So we have equipments here in hydrogen refueling station like compressor and dispensers. So on the top left, the rectangle that you see is a hydrogen compressor which generates 350 bar pressure, And this compressor are not conventional diaphragm compressor or a reciprocating compressor. These are hydraulic compressors. So the energy comes from hydraulic powering unit, not from engine, not from any other source. So hydraulic energy is being used. So the energy consumption is 1/3 of typical reciprocating compressor or a diaphragm compressors. On the top right that you see the red lines, which is the pressure regime of 700 bar. So we have compressor for that also. And the bottom rectangle that you see is a dispensing. So on the right, the truck which is being fueled is a pressure at 700 bar, and on the left, the car that you see is the pressure at 350 bar. So we work on both. So this is the hydrogen compressor. Hydraulically powered hydrogen compressor. This is a 3-stage compressor, double acting. Similar technology we use here in India for CNG also. So we have that edge that because our CNG technology is proven, we have developed our hydrogen technology also. These are the dispensers, 350 bar, 700 bar.
5 minutes.
Yeah, sure, sir. I'm done, sir. We have a global tie-up with the technology companies. So my fellow panelists have talked about hydrogen blending into natural gas pipeline. So we are working with, so on ground we are working with the technology companies to blend hydrogen and biogas into the pipeline, into the natural gas pipeline. I come from the natural gas industry where I have spent 10 years on the ground constructing pipelines and CNG stations, and now we are making equipments for this. So we know we have confidence. And in Gujarat, the first pilot project for blending hydrogen into natural gas pipeline in Surat is successful. Now they are blending around 5%. And there are few other companies, they are working on large projects wherein the entire city can be can have the natural gas blended with hydrogen. As of now, PNGRB mandates around 5%. So they have given the green light for around 5% blending into natural gas hydrogen. Same we are working with biogas blending. So Gauravji, we are working with one company in Gujarat who is blending his biogas into the Gujarat gas network. And this biogas plant is one of the largest biogas plant in India. They are generating 10,000 kg of pure biogas a day, 20,000 or 25,000 SCMD of raw biogas. These are the cylinders which transports CNG, bio-CNG and hydrogen. These are type 4, but the conventional technology which is available in market is a carbon fiber based technology, which Amit sir has also talked about, but that carbon fiber based technology is quite costly. So this glass fiber based technology is quite cheaper, but the strength and everything is at par with carbon fiber, and the cost is almost equivalent to type 1 and type 2. But these are the large cylinders to transport the large quantity of CNG or biogas or hydrogen. Typically, as of now in India, we are facing challenges regarding the approvals because there are no standards here in India. So this is the team. We are a small company, small team, funded by India's largest oil and gas company, which is ONGC. These are the couple of installation across India that we have. So we are present in North India, in Western India, in South India, in East India also. So in last 3 years, with the small team, we are across India. Thank you so much.
Very good. Thank you, Darshan, for very interesting thing. And this is, you're showing a way how a small startup can really address some major issues, energy related issues, and solve them as well. Any questions, please? Yes, please. Yeah.
You told that it is funded by ONGC.
Yes.
So how it was funded? It was on a competitive basis or nomination basis or what?
Competitive basis, sir. So we started in 2020, July 2020. First we acquired significant customers. So our first customer was HPCL, Gujarat Gas, Sabarmati Gas, BPCL. We had couple of installations, and then there is this policy by Government of India. See, Government of India is supporting all the startups. They are working in the various ecosystem. So for oil and gas companies, there is this policy that they are supposed to invest in the young and prominent startups. So they evaluated us for around 1 year, and then they invested. So they scrutinized around 3,000 plus application, and we were, a chunk of the companies, those who have got the investment from ONGC.
So they have a separate fund for that.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, thank you.
So-
Any other question? Yeah.
And not only ONGC, all major oil and gas marketing companies, they are investing in young startup. And that's what the commitment from government also and from this large corporation also. And that's how they want to build the ecosystem. Yeah.
Yes, please.
You talked about hydraulic engine. So I want to know what is the fuel used by this hydraulic engine? Is it hydrogen?
No, sir. So I'll first correct here. I'll correct myself. It's not a hydraulic engine. So we use hydraulic powering unit (HPU). So typically they use HPU into hydraulic press and some other application, but not in compression. So we use hydraulic powering unit (HPU), and we use hydraulic cylinders. So typically hydraulic cylinders are used to transmit hydraulic power, but here we use hydraulic cylinders to compress the gas.
Hydraulic cylinders are compressed water or what it is?
So the technology is having two parts. One is hydraulic powering unit and second is hydraulic cylinder. So through hydraulic powering unit, we are creating high pressure around 150 bar, and this high 150 bar pressure of oil, and this 150 bar pressure of oil is given to the hydraulic cylinder. So in the hydraulic cylinder there are 2-3 pistons are there. So one piston is for hydraulic oil and then other pistons are for gas. So with that with this hydraulic pressure we create the pressure in gas. So we take the low pressure gas and then the gas pressure is increased. In CNG case, CNG or in bio CNG, the pressure for gas is 250 bar and for hydrogen is 350 bar, 700 bar. But this hydraulic powering unit is run by a small motor, not the large motor that we see conventionally in the centrifugal compressors or reciprocating compressors.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Darshan. Very
Thank you.
nice presentation.
Thank you.